Hello everyone, this is Adam. I thought I'd take a moment to talk about theater room speaker placement. And this is a theater room in progress. It's 13 feet wide and 18 feet deep. And the main source of sound that you're going to get is from your front left and front right speakers. And those should be placed about 30 degrees from wherever you're sitting. So if I'm sitting here, 30 degrees over should be the speaker. Now if you don't know what degrees are, if this is straight ahead and I go all the way to the left or the right, that's 90 degrees. So half of 90 is 45, and a little bit less is 30. Now you might be restricted in where you can place these as well. I'm going to come around to the other side of this wall here and show you what I mean. Okay, on this side of the wall you can see that I'm locked because of these studs. There's only, if I couldn't put it there, I'd have to put it there, and that's way too close to the corner, or I'd have to put it there. And you want this speaker spaced evenly as well, so where this speaker is, it's locked. I can't really go right there unless I totally redo the framing, which I don't want to. So the left and right speakers need to be the same distance from the screen. You don't want one 5 feet over and the other one 4 feet over. So you're going to be a little bit restricted. That's if you're placing them in the walls like these. If they're floor speakers, you do whatever you want. Now, how high do you put them? Well, generally as high as your head when you're sitting, so that they're at head level. Alright, now from there we'll talk about the center speaker. The center speaker carries most of the voice and dialogue, that kind of stuff. So you want it as close to the screen as possible. And this screen is going to be replaced later with a larger one when the prices come down. So it'll be right there at the bottom of the screen. And those are great speakers. It adds a lot of realism. Now you have the surround speakers, which are the back left and right ones. Now these can be placed about 6 feet up, so you want these higher than your front speakers. And you could even place them on this wall, but it'd be nice to have ones that tilt in, turn in more towards where you're sitting, where the room is. So after that you have your subwoofer. Now the subwoofer doesn't matter so much where you place it as the other speakers do, because the low frequencies aren't as pinpoint specific. You don't need to aim these. But generally the front of the room is pretty good and tilted towards the center or away from the walls, so it's not directly bouncing off of walls. It adds a nicer sound to the rumbling sound effects, all these low ones. Now this is a powered subwoofer, which means it needs a plug, and gets the signal from the receiver, and then it amplifies it by itself. Okay, now on top of that, bonus speakers are they're called presence. Now I don't have any in here installed yet, and you can have presence in the front and presence in the back. And the presence speakers should be higher than these, your left and your right. I would put them fairly high. Actually, I'm going to put mine all the way at the top of the ceiling, and they need to be further out than your left and right. So mine will, when I put mine in, they'll literally be right in the top corners of the room. And what those speakers do are, they're for the sound effects that the director wanted to feel like they were coming from further back behind the screen. So it adds more depth. And those can be pretty small speakers. They're not giant you know, speakers like these. Okay, and then the back ones, you'd put at least you know, 3 feet apart, but a lot closer inside here. So I'd put them probably right up on top of where the window is. You want them higher up too. So anyway, I hope that helps you. That's a lot of speakers to hook up. So let's see, we got 3 right there in the front, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 if you add the presence speakers. So anyway, I hope this has helped you. If it has, great. And I'll do a few more videos talking about different things you can do to help build your theater room if you're making one. Anyway, have an awesome day. Thanks.